Hello, this is Ely's Mustache, and today I'm going to bring you an Assault Shield gameplay while using the Ballista, which you might think is a weird thing to do, but I'm working on my camos again like I was with the shotguns earlier, and I found that I have a hard time moving around the map, or even staying still on the map, and being alive while only having a sniper rifle, so I'm using the shield to mitigate that. And I thought that, you guys would find this gameplay entertaining, and I would share it with you. So, here's the class we'll be using today, and it's pretty much the same as my shotgun class, except I have, obviously, sniper rifle instead. Here's how I performed in Modern Warfare 3 relative to Black Ops 2. I smashed people with that RSAS in Modern Warfare 3, because you could hide as a sniper in that game, and I don't find that to be very useful in this game. Assassin was a lot better at hiding you than Ghost was, and then you could run, Assassin kind of did everything, actually, so what I would do in that game to move around the map is I'd always run a silenced MP9 as my secondary, which was a really good gun, and great for moving around the map. It was also the secondary I used for my shotguns in that game. And also, awareness in this game is simply not as good as SitRep Pro was, and so it makes it more difficult to know when it is that you should be swapping over to your secondary. I would say that this is a relatively difficult class to play well. It's going to require more adjustment to your gameplay than using the shotgun instead of the pistols. You'll be more reliant on using your shield bashes up close because this gun's so ineffective at close range. With my normal classes, long-range encounters, are not a big deal because you just can choose not to get involved in them. You have that shield for cover, and you simply just move so that people can't get to you. Of course, you also didn't have the option normally to shoot people at long range, and that's something obviously you can do with this class. The 5.7 does give you some limited capability of, shooting people that are far away because of its high accuracy and low recoil. But not to the extent of a one-shot kill. Sniper rifle that has a scope on it, right? So something I noticed about this class is it kind of plays like 2 or 3 classes, like separate classes that you kind of swap back and forth to. It plays more or less like a normal shield class in the aspect of being able to bash people and the use of your concussion and C4 to get those medium and close range kills. But, like I said, you don't have that reliable short range backup. So when you're in those close range situations and you can't swap your pistol, you kind of just want to avoid being in that situation. If your concussions and your C4 are expended, your priority really needs to be either finding a long-range engagement or getting a scavenger bag somehow, or ambushing someone with your shield or your knife. When you have your sniper rifle out, you can play it pretty much like a normal sniper class. So you have the choice of swapping to your sniper rifle or planting the shield and then sniping over the top of it. And I don't know, you're just gonna have to kind of fill out what you want to do. Obviously, planting the shield is going to reveal your location to engineer users, but it's going to give you that nice benefit of having cover with a viewing window in it, right? So if you're set up right for the fight you're about to be in, you can just look through your window, scope in on the guy, aim a little bit low, and then when you can pop up and immediately fire a shot off and get a basically instant kill with that while barely exposing yourself at all. Because you're going to be relying on your shield bash more up close, there's a couple important things that you need to know about bashing people most effectively as you can. And those 2 things, one that took me a long time to figure out is when someone's close to you, you got to stand up. Normally all these, shielders have this mindset of, oh, I have to crouch whenever possible to prevent people from shooting my feet. Well, when they're up close, they're mostly not going to shoot your feet, and you need to not get knifed in the face, and the only way you're going to do that is stand up. Plus, it'll give you a mobility bonus, which is going to be very helpful. Actually, there's three things. So the second thing I want to add now is that I play with my look sensitivity at, I think, 12 out of 14. And for bashing up close, that's something that will help you, you know, spin block is what one of the other shielder refers to it as. But, you know, just you'll be able to block people better with the shield. Third thing is you need to know how to plant cancel. This is where you interrupt your animation of your shield recovery by attempting to plant the shield after your first bash. And ShieldYourHome did a video that explains that very well. I'll put a link in the description so you can go see his video about that. It's going to speed up your melee time with the shield so you can bash faster. The other thing you can do to help you out in close range is if you already have the shield planted, you can be ready to swap to your knife and, you know, maybe move around the corner if you know a guy's about to be chasing after you, so you can just stab him as soon as he comes around it. A few things I'd like to point out about the Ballista sniper rifle. It does have a slightly different stats than the other ones, which of course it should, so that we can have some variety in the game, right? But these things help us. It does have the fastest swap time, both to and away from the shield. I wouldn't call them good, but they're better than the other sniper rifles. You do have a very slightly faster movement speed, and you can aim down the sight a little bit quicker, especially if you have the iron sights, which I don't have those yet. I'm looking forward to trying those out. Don't necessarily expect it to be good, but it'll give you something a little bit different to play around with. So, I hope you all have enjoyed the video. It's Team Deathmatch, which I haven't posted a lot of that, but I wanted to, you know, kind of give some pure combat gameplay to demonstrate that this isn't complete garbage to attempt, and that it is possible to succeed with this. And the game turns out pretty well. Thanks to all my subscribers for being here and participating in the channel, and I've got a lot of other things planned that I'm looking forward to doing, so hope to keep seeing you all around. Happy shielding.
Your will has given you strength.